The Defence Ministry has been allocated about 6.8 lakh crore rupees in 2025-26. This is 6% higher as compared to the year 2024-25. This is the largest allocation among all ministries, which is 13% of the Union budget. The Ministry of Defence is responsible for making policies related to national security along with the defence production and research in the country. This budget covers expenses such as salaries, pensions, defence modernization and maintenance. Despite an increase in India's defence budget, it still remains significantly lower compared to the defence budgets of the United States and China. Centre's spending on defence has also decreased over the years. In 2014-15, the Centre spent 17% of its budget on defence, which dropped to 13% in the 2025-26 estimates. India is estimated to spend 1.9% of its GDP on defence, while the Standing Committee on Defence had recommended a fixed budget of about 3% of GDP. A significant portion of the defence budget goes towards pensions and salaries. In 2025-26, 50% of the budget is estimated to be spent on pensions and salaries. Between 2013-14 and 2025-26, defence pension increased by an annual rate of 11%. The 15th Finance Commission recommended that the ministry should take steps to reduce salaries and pension liabilities. In 2022, the Agnipath scheme was approved by the Union Cabinet. Under the scheme, candidates will be recruited for 4 years, with up to 25% being absorbed into the regular cadre and the remainder receiving a Seva Nidhi package rather than a pension, which is 11.7 lakh rupees. The policy motive was to make the profile of armed forces young. When it comes to budget expenditure of 3 services, there is a high demand for modernization of equipment in the Army, planes and helicopters in the Navy, and fighter aircraft in the Air Force. The Standing Committee on Defence has made recommendations for all 3 services. For the Army, it suggested increasing the capital budget to better protect India and its borders. For the Navy, the committee recommended the planned acquisition should be completed as per the schedule. It had also recommended that the purchase of aircraft should not be postponed because of insufficient funds for the Air Force. Between 2013 and 2023, India was the world's largest arms importer, making up 10% of the total volume. Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Qatar followed as the next largest importers. To reduce India's reliance on defence imports, the centre has implemented several measures. The government is seeking to increase domestic manufacturing with the Defence Acquisition Procedure 2020, which promotes indigenous content. In November 2023, the DAP was amended to provide for at least 50% indigenous content in all procurement categories. For reducing imports, the ministry has also released 5 positive indigenization lists. These lists include 5,012 defence equipments. The Standing Committee on Defence in 2023 also recommended that the ministry take steps to enable both the public and private sectors to manufacture defence equipment domestically. India's domestic defence production has increased at an annual rate of 8% between 2016-17 and 2023-24, with the share of PSUs consistently around 80%. Defence exports have also seen significant growth, with a 46% annual increase between 2016-17 and 2023-24, largely driven by the private sector. For more details, click the link in the description box, follow us on X on daily updates, and visit prsindia.org for more legislative insights.